Nothing like last minute modifications, Jeff. This is going to the Dragon. What we doing, engine swap?
We're gonna power it up with a new AC compressor.
Jeff's AC started making noise, so he said, you know what? Bring it in. We're doing it between cars. And the shirt photography. Get in trouble around here if we're doing that kind of thing. Jeff couldn't have picked a car with a compressor in a better spot. Actually, you could. If it was a Porsche, it'd be
way back.
If it was a Porsche, the engine's coming out.
Yeah, the engine comes out. Is it cold?
Frosty the Snowman.
Is it really? Nice. Wow, it is cold, isn't it? So unfortunately the hatch isn't going to make the Dragon meet. So many little things didn't show up. The belts only just showed up today. That was supposed to be here 4 days ago. We still got to build a header. We've just been tied up with customer work, and the customer work has to be done first. We can't be working on this while our customer is waiting. Customers pay the bills. This one doesn't, so it sucks, but you're not going to get to see the hatch. And I really wanted to share it with you guys, but it's just not going to happen. We're close. We've still got a whole bunch of stuff going on here, intercooler, heat exchanger, that kind of stuff. Stay tuned to episode 8. Hopefully we're going to have the heat exchanger, the water system, the header, probably start the engine. Episode 8, keep an eye out for that. That car I just purchased is a 2005 S2000. Gonna kind of go through it, do the maintenance, do a few other things, and then at the end, we're gonna sell that car. I'm not a giveaway guy, I'm not a raffle guy, I don't know how to do it. I'm not a car salesman. I know I'm allowed to sell 1 or 2 cars a year, which is probably all I'm gonna do. Basically what you should expect when you're buying an S2000, and hey, who knows if that car is nice enough, if you like it, maybe you wanna buy that one. I put a post up on Instagram and said, which car do you think I should take? We're gonna use it as a backup car. The hatch isn't gonna go. S2000 or Porsche GT4. Well, Porsche GT4 would be fantastic in the mountains, but we are going to a Honda meet after all, and we're meeting up with the guys, classic Hondas on the Dragon. I'm trying to keep the miles off the Porsche because I do have my eye on something else. I'll talk about that later. You guys are going to be excited. If this works out, it's going to be something pretty cool. So let's get the S2000 on the lift. I'll show you what my plan is on that car. This is our S2000. This is one we're planning to do the turbo build and make it our demo car, but because of everything being on back order, we're having a hard time getting parts, so it's kind of sat in the back corner. So completely stock, looks like brand new under here, so nice. 19,000 miles, stock header. So with the stock exhaust, we're gonna take that off, put the Skunk 2 header on, and show you what kind of power it does. First, we're gonna go ahead and do our before dyno. We'll do 2 back-to-back runs just to show you what it's doing. Stop looking at this weather. So for the meet, it's looking like it is going to be high of 72, low of 57. Couldn't be any better. The S2000 is in full effect. It's thundering outside. Big surprise for Florida. We're building the exhaust for it just because I don't want to drive a lame car. It's kind of boring, but hoping to see some power from the exhaust. We'll do a quick after, might pick up a little, and I'm going to do an airbox mod too, so I kind of know what the numbers should be, but the lights are verified. Mid part of the exhaust is built. We've got the largest resonator that can fit in there, as well as a reversion tube. Just waiting for the mufflers to come back. I'm getting those ceramic coated. We have our LHT polished tips on them, but the mufflers are ceramic coated because I want it to look stealth. That's why we call it our stealth exhaust. Always crazy that we're doing this last minute stuff to our cars. I guess it's kind of the excitement of doing it. I'm looking on Instagram and some of you guys from the classic Honda page are working on your stuff too. George is kind of doing the same thing. Check these video clips out. He just sent me these. He's working on his car at home in the garage.
Alright, I got all the tape off, but there's still a line. And what sucks about that line is the Mugen lip actually is down to this line right here, and the HFP is up to there. So I've got some rubbing compound and some polish, and I don't really have the right tool to do it, but we're gonna see if I can make it look better. But there's all of the tape off, so I'll get that line cleaned up, and if I can get that line to look good, we'll get that put on there. If I can't, I might have to have someone else do it. So the majority of my lines are gone. There's still a little bit of a line there. I mean, there's spider cracks in the clear too. I mean, it's not perfect. It wasn't perfect when I got it. I mean, you can see it's not great. But that used to be like a really big mark down the bumper right there, and I polished on that. Another crack in the clear, but the line, you can still see that there's a line. But back up a little bit, line goes away. There it is, it's on there. That's pretty darn exciting. I think that's gonna look a lot better. So I don't have much more to do, but I've got a little bit more to do. A little bit with fluid. I got some trans fluid, oil change, a couple things to tie up under the hood that I wanted to change. And we should be good to go.
So as a thank you for coming to the meet and meeting us and hanging out, we're going to bring a whole bunch of LHT shirts. Now, I can't afford to give them away. We're a little company. We don't buy our shirts for $4 a shirt online and buy 2,000 of them. 10 bucks a shirt. Bring your 10 bucks. Whatever shirts we can carry, sweaters, hoodies, 10 bucks each. How about that? That's a deal, right? So if you want to support the channel, you want to support us, you want some LHT swag, if you want to get a $30 sweatshirt for 10 bucks, bring your 10 bucks and buy some stuff, and we'll see how much we can pack into George's car, because the S2000 is barely going to fit my suitcase. So simple as that. All you're doing is taking that divider out. If you look at your box, that divider comes all the way to the top, and it allows just this amount of air to come over here. It's kind of narrow, so by taking that out, all you're doing is giving it more access to the air, and by capping that little guy down there, which runs into this resonator, all you're doing is increasing the noise. Now, I do have a brand new K&N filter. It's a replacement filter. It should be here tomorrow. Part number is E-2435 if you're looking. It's by K&N, and it is a direct replacement, so it's a nice filter. Just flows a little bit better than that. You get a little bit of sound from it, but put an air temp sensor in here, put the box down, put the hood down, drive around. You'll see how much cooler the intake temps are compared to just an open element intake. So if you have any interest in seeing what an AP1 intake cam versus an AP2 intake cam does on an AP2 motor, there used to be threads back in the day on Honda Tech, and I used to hear about this stuff, how much power it made because it has a little bit more lift and a little bit more duration. We figured we'd do it. There's a quick glimpse. There's going to be a full video after the Dragon, but I think you might be surprised at the results. I know we were. Nothing like messing around with your car the day before you leave. So we had a little bit of time on our hands, so we decided let's pull a cam out, let's see if an AP1 intake cam does anything on an AP2. And hopefully it works, hopefully it starts up, because we are leaving for the Dragon tomorrow. We're meeting at 6, we're leaving here at probably 5. So hopefully it works. Think it'll work?
I hope so. I mean, like I said, you don't know. Hopefully it starts. It's a Noki thing. Like we always, like you guys always used to do. You always build a car right before Noki.
Last minute problems. Confidence right there. You hear the confidence in his voice?
It's fine.
It's going to be fine. I did have plans for Sean to come and do a paint correction on this, but we're running out of time. Sean has some things going on, so give it a quick wash. I want to put some wax on it just to see if it brightens it up a little bit. There's a little bit of swirls. So I'm going to look forward to a little bit of cool down, because it is hot again. I'm already sweating. Look at my shirt. Like 35 minutes into it. So I put a coat of wax on it. It's not fantastic, but it's decent. It'll keep some of the dirt off and the rain, make it look a little nicer. And we're pretty much done with this. Just got to put gas and pack it with stuff and t-shirts. So these are the LHT flags. We haven't had them out in years. So I just dug them out, wiped them off. We're going to pack them in George's car. What's Jeff doing here? Hopefully, as I see, I'm packed up again. Hopefully my wax job looks better than that. Part of our mass advertising campaign, LHT t-shirts, 10 bucks. So if you buy a t-shirt, we're going to give you one of our LHT keyrings. We don't sell these. I'm not trying to make them exclusive or anything, but we don't sell them. I don't want to get into selling keyrings, so if you do get one, it means because we give it to you. And Pat the Stripe guy just dropped off a whole bunch of LHT stickers. So if you just come by and say hi, we'll give you a sticker, either myself or George. There it is right there. So we're going to take a couple of these t-shirts, not many. So if you're a truck fan, Colorado fan, we're going to bring a couple of these t-shirts. Truck is in right now. This piece of crap's broke down already. You idiots put a V8 in it. You guys put a V8 in it, it's back in the shop.
I don't get one of those shirts.
You didn't get one?
No, where could I get one?
Go get one. Go get
Now?
one.
I
Yeah,
don't
go
have to
get
wait till I
one.
go to the
No,
meet and
just
pay $10 for one?
no. You're VIP.
Oh,
Get a
okay.
shirt immediately.
I'm just trying to plug the shirt for sale to me.
Yeah, but they are $10.
See us October 17th at 11 a.m. From 10 a.m.
Truck has been running terrific, by the way. I will do a separate video. Where's the hood prop? That's how good it is. I don't know how to prop the hood. Not prop, pop the hood. It doesn't have a hood prop. It has springs.
Have springs?
Yeah, GM does that for convenience because they know you're going to be under here a lot. Remember the old GMs that used to have a light here? There was also a refrigerator and a TV because they knew you'd be spending a lot of time under here dicking around with stuff.
Time adjusting those carburetors.
Well, yeah, that's why they come with a box of screwdrivers. Everything is just the same way it was. Looks fantastic. It's here for an oil change. We're going to jack it up. Not jack it up. Make the lift go up. We'll take a look underneath. See if there's anything falling off, anything dripping, anything leaking, anything dragging. And that's it. We'll put it back outside. Super convenient drop light. Look how easy this is and portable it is to get in around the interior when you're working on stuff. It's like having a lightsaber. So every time you work on something, you get this thing stuck and the hook grabs the stuff. So, ouch.
Back there too.
Damn it.
You can start a fight with it.
I was goofing around to crack my head on the lift. All right, so this isn't for a super convenient light. This is our under hood light.
It will work on the inside though if you hook it to the doors or something like that.
It does?
Yeah.
I tried to press off and I think I'm delirious now. All right, so now I've quit goofing around. There is no leak. Remember we had to hack up the pan? Well, look how nice everything looks.
It looks clean.
There is no drips, no damp areas. I mean, it couldn't have got any better. Everything is, like we talked about, it's the stock Silverado cats. We modified the Y pipe, and then here, from this point, we built our titanium exhaust.
And that's again like this all do.
Let's throw this phone at the floor. So from here we built the titanium exhaust. Still is good, still sounds good. It's not loud, but it's got a bit of a V8 sound, which is kind of what we wanted. Into the dual tips with the Burns Edge. Sponsored by Tycon. Gotta love those guys. Material is kick-ass. So we're gonna change the oil. Nice thing about a V8 is, first off, the power. Look where the oil filter is. Not like the V6, where we had to look at the shop manual.
That thing was awful.
Yeah, we was convinced it didn't have a filter for the first half an hour. So super easy, it's right there. Drain plug is right there. I mean, there's like no reason why you shouldn't put a V8 in your Colorado. There we go, fresh oil, fresh filter, we're good to go. Should be able to just close that and forget it. I gotta put an oil change sticker in there. So I was supposed to change it at 75.29, and we now have battery saving. Oh, it's because I left it in neutral. Wait, why is it saying that? So we have no fuel in it, 82.66. So I went 700 miles over. It's not the worst. I think I set it for 3,000 miles, so I'm still way under. I'm gonna do another video on this truck of kind of a, you know, how it runs now. So you can see in the right of our screen we have the V6 that came out of this truck next to the transmission. If any of you guys want a 5,000 mile V6 motor and transmission that came out of a Colorado, it's already had 2 oil changes because I am slightly anal with my oil. Uncle Ray is in the house. This is Uncle Ray. It is Uncle Ray. This is George's car. This is his daily. This is the car that he says he's going to leave completely stock. Which, he's a terrible liar. Yeah, he's a terrible liar. There's more than a height of adjustment. There's wheels, there's height adjustment, there's push to start, there's an exhaust, there's a header. There's probably an intake under there.
Not yet.
There isn't.
Wouldn't turn it down.
There's the challenge. Send him a K24 with a 6-speed trans, and I'll tell you, he'll put it in. See? Messed around with a valve cover, header,
The original was broken.
amplifier.
I haven't finished any of that.
Original amplifier was broken, you had to put a big one in there?
The valve cover. There's
Yeah.
a crack out of the rail. The gasket kept pushing out of it.
Well, I mean, how many miles has this got?
276,000.
276,000 miles. Walkie-talkies are charging. These are invaluable for a long trip, especially when you're going as a group. Nice thing about this, One person talks, everybody hears it. You can make adjustments in traffic. Somebody goes, hey, I need to take a pee. Press that button, need to take a pee. All the cars move over. Great idea. Been doing this for 20 years. So it's good job these are going in George's car because they'll never fit in ours. So we have a whole bunch of hoodies. We have about 40 shirts, maybe 50 shirts. So bring your 10 bucks. LHT shirts, bring 10 bucks. Hoodie, t-shirt, a few extra little things in there too. Just ask us if you're a true LHT fan and you can talk about something way back in the LHT video days. Maybe there is something else in there. Maybe we'll hook you up with something. You got to remember something and be a true LHT fan. But whole bunch of stuff going in George's car. Bring your 10 bucks, t-shirts, all kinds of junk. So those two boxes are the only ones that I can't fit in the S2000. I talked about these before, and I'm just kind of sharing some of my secrets with you. Not secrets, they're just really good ideas. If you're traveling as a group, not only can you communicate instantly, but if you're getting drowsy, you start talking to each other, even if it's dumb stuff, you'd be surprised how that helps. Oh, look at that guy. That guy's not short of a bob or two, as my dad would say. Yeah, you start talking, even if it's dumb stuff. Hey, look at that car, look at that truck. Hey, do you remember that chick last night? This will keep you awake. Trust me, we've done it so many years and it's fantastic. These are for George and I. Mike and Jeff already have theirs. Boxes are packed in here, and I've got just enough room for my suitcase. So George just ran to Superior. He just took my truck. He has a whole new trunk and something different going on here. You guys are going to be excited. I'm going to save that for the trip. If you guys go to the Dragon, you're going to see something different back here, not this. So I got to give you a glimpse of this. George wanted me to share it, but I really wanted to share it with you guys that went to the Dragon. This is a Mugen Civic SI. Everybody complained he had the wrong lip on here. Look at that thing. Mugen lip, the genuine Mugen lip, came color matched from the factory. Expensive as all, but wow, does that thing look amazing. The lip that he had on was a Honda Performance factory lip. This is the genuine Mugen lip that should have been on this car. The original one was damaged, too damaged to repair. He ordered the new one from Honda. Look at that. You guys are going to see that. This is going to go with what goes back there. So you're going to see it at the Dragon. I'm not going to show you anymore. He has the LHT decal. I should have put one on the S2000. I'm not going to have time. We're literally leaving here in a few minutes. I should have put one on here. Maybe I've got time. Maybe I'll screw it up. Oh, you know what the hell, I'm going to put it on. All right, Bruce just helped me. We're gonna let this sit. We just had a quick, brief rainstorm, so we're gonna let this dry. The sun went away, and we have that up there. George is back. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I've got to get this video put together and edit it, upload it so you guys can watch it. George is over here working hard on his car. This car you're going to see at the Dragon. You're going to see our S2000. You're going to see a whole bunch more cars. Looking forward to seeing you. We're going to pack some boxes and we'll see you at Fontana Dam October 17th at 11 a.m. Look forward to seeing you there. Drive safe and more importantly, enjoy your cars.